Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy ABB back with a brand new video. Hope you guys are having a good day today. If not, hopefully I'm going to change that for you today. All I'm really doing is showing you a video of, I don't even know, to be honest. Alright, so all I'm really going to be doing in this video is comparing microphones from price, right? I'm talking about like the cheapest microphone you can use for music and a high-end microphone like this. Like this one was like $250, something like that, and I had this for 6 years. It still works fine, but I want to do a comparison specifically on 3 microphones, right? The first microphone I want to compare, or I want to show you at least. Now I use BandLab, and that's what a lot of people are using nowadays, right? And I don't blame them, but this is what most people use to record their music. Not a bad option. If you have a good preset, it can work pretty good, but that's only if you're like a beginner type of rapper, in my own personal opinion, right? Eventually, once you start getting a fan base, eventually when you start getting like attraction for your music, the more like views you get or whatever you want to call it, I believe it's time to upgrade from something like this into something like, you know, more high-end and whatnot. Eventually, if you start making money from this or are getting a lot of attraction, you can move on to a more high-end microphone like this. Now, this microphone, this is not a bad microphone, right? If you want to record some good quality songs, you can do it with this microphone. Trust me, I've recorded plenty of songs with this microphone for years. I'm telling you, fam. These microphones, this is the Blue Yeti Pro, but I'm talking about Blue Yetis in general. I don't have a regular Blue Yeti, I only have a Pro. But a regular Blue Yeti microphone, which is the same thing as this just has another port to it, right? This has an XLR port. That's the only difference, right? A regular Blue Yeti costs around $80 to $100, something around the, maybe even sometimes $70, right? Depends. And this will get you good. I'm telling you, this is not a bad microphone, right? Now, eventually, if you start to get, when you get into a point of like your music career, whatever you want to call it, to a point where like you're headed towards like mainstream or whatever, that would be a time for 2 things, right? It'd be a time to, not even 2 things, it gets deeper than that, but it'll be a time to either do 1 or 2 things mainly, right? Either go to a studio and pay for some, you know, hours at the studio, record your music there professionally, or get a microphone like this. And it doesn't have to be a microphone like this. If anything, you know, this microphone is about $250. This is the Rode NT1A. I don't even know if they sell these anymore. This is really old. I've been using this since 2018, so very old. It doesn't have to be limited to $250, right? To be completely honest with you, you can go for something cheap as this, like same price range or whatever. This is about, even if this wasn't a Pro, this would be about I would say $70 to $90, right? And there are see, here's what makes a difference. What makes the difference between this type of microphone without the XLR port? What makes the difference between a USB microphone, AirPods, or headphones like Apple headphones or whatever, and a microphone like this? The difference is this is obviously just a cheap, you know, microphone. It works well. It does work well, but it's cheap, right? And then you have a more, I don't know the words. You have a more constructed microphone with a little bit more built to it, USB, which has a little bit more power than obviously a regular microphone on the Apple headphones. Then you have the XLR, which is the highest quality microphone you can get. Sometimes they could be as minimum pricing is $90 something. That's the last time I checked. It could be cheaper. Now let's get into the comparison. Now I'm gonna show you guys me recording a song on the Apple headphones, then the Blue Yeti, and then the Rode NT1A, right? So yeah, let me show y'all real quick.
Cause at this point for everybody, not only that but just bury the body. Got shit to loop and I'm wearing tight. Not only just dials but burning the fire. I'm sick and tired of just staying quiet. I want revenge cause I know I'm entitled. Ain't suicidal, rather homicidal. Think about killing this up, it's just psych. Don't call me no villain, bitch, you not a victim of shit. You make yourself look innocent. You what I'm thinking that I was the biggest of dicks. Well, you the one starting this shit.
So in conclusion, right, my main point is it's okay to have a microphone that's like Apple headphones or whatever, right? Especially if you're a beginner. But also you have to understand that you can't always be limited to, you know, just Apple headphones or whatever, right? You can't always be limited to that forever. You can't stay on this. Eventually, right, you could move on to something like this, a Blue Yeti, a USB microphone, or better yet, the Blue Yeti Pro, which has the XLR port right there. Then maybe later down the line, when you start getting major attraction, you can use a microphone like this, the Rode NT1A, which is the XLR port. I just wanted to do a video on comparing the different types of microphones and like just that's it, really. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on the bell notification if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm out.